So imagine this, you discover yourself with some piece of paper in your hand that has a substantial dollar amount and date. What can it be? This is, of course, the universally feared speeding ticket. You then examine it, thoroughly reading it, coming to the realization that there are virtually only three options for you. You are free to pay the fine if you want to, which can make you a little dent in your bank account, depending on how fast you were going. Raise your insurance premiums, put points on your license, those are good. Or you can appear in court to plead not guilty. Or you can even elect to attend traffic school. Based on how much over the speed limit you were going, it could be in your best interest to meet with a traffic ticket specialist or a lawyer, typically called a ticket clinic. Traffic ticket specialists are those who would help you save the ridiculous amounts of money that you would spend on legal fees and help you handle the matter on your very own. Going to court can seem extremely discouraging without a lawyer if you're not somebody who was used to the nitty-gritty of speeding ticket defense. But the great part is that any average citizen only has to research traffic laws that pertain to them and just ensure that they're well prepared with all the required material. And you should bring information that could help mitigate the citation. You could even bring witnesses that were hopefully in the car with you that know you weren't speeding. But it's essential to note that if you opt for the court appearance, usually the officer who issued the ticket will be present as a witness. Sometimes they don't show up, in which case you win. Now, if your plan is to plead guilty to speeding wrong, chances are that it'll be difficult to convey a good defense. You can tell your side of the story, the judge will always listen. But pleading guilty basically is admitting your guilt, so you don't want to do that. However, the worst thing that can possibly happen is that you'll have to pay the fine. A lot of times it's just court costs, no points if you have a decent judge. If you are not nice to the judge, then the penalty may be worse. The actual fun part comes during your court appearance, when you have the opportunity to explain. Court appearance. Explain your reasons for speeding. For example, you can tell the judge that you had to increase your speed because you felt it was necessary to get ahead of all the horrible drivers around. You can also tell the judge that you had to increase your speed because there was a dinosaur chasing you, or you were on a copious amount of cocaine. Is that a word I can use? Or you had to take a huge shit, or simply that you were trying to race the person next to you. Now, realistically, your defense has a slim chance of actually working, especially if you use those reasons. But it's imperative that you take every opportunity available to you to say whatever you want when you go to court. When you bring the issue of your speeding ticket to the court, this means that you are completely ready to kick the speeding ticket's butt. I don't know how you kick a piece of paper's butt, but make sure that you bring all your pictures and notes that have to do with the matter. Leave those selfies at home. Be prepared to act as your own witness and spill the beans about every single thing that happened when you got the speeding ticket. Most of the traffic court judges have heard just about everything, but some are more gracious than others. It can go a long way if you express how much time and effort you have invested in your defense. Please note that the information I'm giving you is only intended as information, not legal advice. This means that just because I'm giving you the information, it does not mean that your speeding ticket will be dismissed. You could still be left with paying court costs, fines. You might even get traffic school if your record's not good, but you feel really cool because you got to be your own lawyer for a day. So, were these tips helpful or what? These are the kinds of videos that we're going to be doing in the future. Maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, maybe 5 times a week, maybe 15 times a week. Who knows? I like being in front of the camera, as you can tell. We want you to subscribe below to our YouTube channel, and you can follow us on our social media links right below. Start right now. We want you to know that here at Michael Howard Wolf Law Firm, and especially me, we are always on your side.